Okay, so the mic doesn't work. Got it. Mic doesn't work. I'm not using it. I'm just gonna use the way I've always done it. No mic, just computer mic. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Experts TV. I'm your host, Trey Martin, and today we're watching the Astros and Rangers game. This entire series has been every single game has been a must-win for the Astros, and that continues to today. Here's the 0-2 pitch. They sit into left. Jokes throws it in. It's just a leadoff single for the Rangers. Verber Valdez is back, and so is Altuve and Alvarez. That's a call, strike one. 1-1. Another strike. Fouled off. Pena double play. Pena, Altuve, Abreu, a double play to clear off the bases. 2 outs, no one on. There's the first pitch foul. It was a ball, 1-1. That's a ground between Abreu. Gets it to Valdez in time, but Valdez wasn't able to make it to the base in time. Ball. That's hard to Pena. Throws the second for the third out. Inning over. Astros go to the bottom of the inning now. Give up 2 hits, stranded 1, double play, and a grounder gets out of the inning.
Let's say we want to keep cool when it's hot and cozy when it's cold. We have a plan with 50% off all summer and winter.
This is much watched baseball right now if you're either an Astros or Rangers, or you're just trying to look at playoff outcomes.
Let's say we go EV.
We have a plan where every mile you drive is free. Road trip. PNC energy for everything. This summer,
Doesn't mind the mascot right there. Altuve's coming up to bat. He is finally back, followed by Pena, then Tucker. Bregman is fourth. Alvarez fifth. What Abreu batting sixth behind Alvarez. Then McCormick, Jokes, and rounding it off with Maldonado. What's up, Flame Legend? I was trying out a new mic, but it wasn't working. I don't know if it's because of the computer jam or what, but yeah, the mic wasn't working. But this is baseball. This is going to determine if the Astros will take over the first spot for the first time this season, or if the Rangers will be able to hold on to it. Because in baseball, we now have tiebreakers instead of the final game of where you just tie record. No, they have tiebreakers now. We got Altuve, who's been injured twice now. He's barely played any games. Or not really twice. What is this? He's been injured 3 times? I expect him to swing at the first pitch no matter where it is in the zone. Oh, he holds off. Outside. Ball 1. I'm less than 20 subscribers away from 400 right now. No. I gotta go. I gotta watch their away broadcast then, I guess, because their home broadcast got taken down in the stream. Gotta listen to them complain about the Astros. Oh well. This ball on the outside. It is now 2 balls, no strikes. That's a ball right down the middle for a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike.
You don't expect a lot of ground balls, which made it interesting that Altuve roll out the third. Normally it's 5 all outs for Andrew. It's 2-1.
Fouled that one off his foot.
A little discretion here before deciding that enough is enough, and then the clock must start again, and there it goes. 2-2.
Foul that one off. Still a 2-2 count.
Well, it's a huge start tonight for Andrew. Rangers really need him to be good. Get a win in this series, or at least in
do.
If you want to look at the season, what it is, a 162-game marathon. One game near the end of July shouldn't be any different than a game early in the season or late in the season, but it feels that way. On the air foul.
Fouled off. Still 2-2. Penny's just fouling off all the balls right now.
Tiebreaker situation for games left remaining against the Astros. I'm with you. There's a feel here that they really need this one to dictate the entire season how it finishes. Full count now.
Ball, full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes. There's the 3-2. Right into left field, off the wall, gets away from the left fielder. Pena easily gets into a double, standing up, unable to get the triple, but definitely gets an easy standing up double because the ball got away from the left fielder. What's up, Astros McGee? Luckily, I'm off today. This is much watch baseball, so I definitely had to stream it. This determines if the Astros take over the first place spot. And yes, takes over the first place spot. Why? Because in baseball, there's now tiebreakers. Which, again, you can like or dislike. But if the Astros win, we would have more wins against the Rangers than they do have against us. We'd have the same record, but we'd be in first. That's a called strike 1 on the outside edge to Tucker. That's a ball up high, up and in, 1-1. Unfortunately, the way I watch baseball, the home broadcast went down, so now I'm forced to watch it on the away broadcast. So I got to hear the Rangers complaining. He fouls that one off. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Trying to look back at second. I'm finding it very distracting. His fidgetiness in the box. It's almost like a tick, really, at this point. Really working that. That these guys to material.
Or they're complaining about. They really complain about everything. Yeah. Altuve and Jordan are back this series. The Astros, 1 game back. They get them 2 back. This division is ours. They're literally complaining about Tucker's batting stance right now and where he stands in the box.
Another deep count, and this is kind of an eating tendency. A lot of pitches. And it can make for shorter nights for him. He's not going to get expected to go there and be with.
And Tucker walks. So then we got runners on first and second with 1 out. And then Abreu's coming out to bat, which I know a lot of people have their complaints with Abreu, but I think he's been done, especially now that he's been got his homer back. He's been doing pretty well.
Tucker leading the way in average on base and OPS right there behind him towards our own Nathaniel Lowe, who's off to a terrific start of his own. Those two sharing a little real estate at the moment. Here's Alex Franklin.
Brady fouls that one down the third base line. I listen to the radio when I'm in my car, but if I'm going to be calling plays, doing play-by-play, I got to see it. That's a ball. Probably should have been a strike, but according to the screen, but according to ESP and Gamecast, the call was correct. It is now 1-1. That's another ball. 2-1. The TV broadcasters, I'm be honest, TV broadcasters are probably never going to be as good as the radio broadcasters, mostly due to the fact that you are watching it on the screen, so they don't have to do as much play-by-play. And so a lot of it comes down to like their personality, their color commentary, that kind of stuff. While on the radio, you don't see anything, so they got to do play-by-plays with everything. And so it's always going to be better listening to the radio than listening on the television. At least that's how I see it. Now, you can like certain ones and dislike others, but again, at that point, their personality is a lot more important. So you like Jimmy D's personality a lot more with over like Todd and Joe. But again, and that's okay. Braggy, Crawford boxes, and the Astros have taken an early lead, 3-0. Astros bottom of the first, a 1-out, 3-run Braggy bomb. And this feels like the first time all series that the Astros struck first. The Rangers struck first both game 1 and game 2. Holy. No. That's a called strike one at the top outside corner. I feel like I'm getting better on my commentary at calling plays and everything. I've done this for a little while now. I'm not going to say I'm one of the greats just yet, but I definitely feel like I'm getting a groove going on this kind of stuff. That's a foul ball. No ball, 2 strikes. Foul that one off. The 0-2. Oh, just drilled Jordan when what looked like was the elbow. Jordan definitely doesn't look happy. I don't know if he was mad at. Zero intent. No, that was a full-on drill right. No, that was the shoulder. That was the shoulder. Right in the shoulder. Just drilled him. Like, I'm not. They're claiming zero intent. I really don't know, but that was. That went right at Jordan. Not like it clipped him. Not like it got. No, just right into him. That didn't even look like a break. That just. Wow. Well, we'll be waiting for you here, man. Astros McGee. One of the most knowledgeable Astros fans when it comes to Astros trivia. Abreu, strike to Abreu. No balls, one strike. Ground, that's a double play ball. Gets Jordan easily. Barely gets Abreu here. We're going to the top of the second inning now. Astros strike first and get a big one with a breaky blast, breaking this game open 3-0 early on. Yeah, I'll take that compliment.
Raiders down 3-0 in the bottom of the top of the second. Well, Robert Gonzalez is one of the best in the game at getting those ground balls. But one thing that Johnny and his staff noticed lately is that his velocity has been down just a tick over the last month, and because of that, he's going to his changeup and his curveball a little bit more. As he pointed out, that's what Marcus hit earlier in the first inning. So to combat that, he said one of the things our guys will do will move up in the box to catch the ball early, or they really got to lay off the low balls because he creates everything going down low.
There's the call strike on the outside corner. That's a ball down low in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. To Valdez. Not to Valdez, Valdez is the one pitching. Yeah, that's what it feels like. The Astros had all these injuries, and they were still just gnawing at the heels of the Rangers. And now we finally got Jordan and Altuve back. We're not even fully healthy yet, but we finally got two of the biggest bats, not just on the Astros, but in all of baseball, back in the lineup. Yeah, this definitely feels like this is just over for the Rangers. And then we just got to go into the playoffs and then make another run for the World Series title. Back to back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Fouled off onto his foot. Once he pitch down to the right field, Tucker picks it up. A leadoff single to start this inning.
Ball prior kept the at-bat alive, and this two-seam fastball did not hit either far enough to get that great movement, elevated, gives you a chance to handle it.
You like how that sounds? I love how that sounds, and I also love how 3 times World Series champs sound too. It's called strike 1.
negotiable of 90 miles per hour, and has pretty good movement on it late. Valdez delivers again.
Call strike 2.
0-2. Jonah was 2 for 3 yesterday with a walk. He scored a run. He's at 300 so far here in the month of July, though. Really good month at the plate.
That was low ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
So Framber Valdez, they're the ace of this Astros staff. Just looking back here in the last couple months, it's the first time in a while that he's pitched on 4 days rest. I think they've done a really good job of spacing him out. He's popped up.
Popped high up. Abreu towards the wall. Drifts away. Gets the out. 1 out. Runner still on first. Top of the second.
Now, a message from your local Chevrolet dealers. This summer, have pieces of your Chevy. Go farther, tow more, and bring along everyone you love. Find your summer adventure in a Chevy. Chevrolet.
It's weird having. They're supposed to be the Texas Rangers, and then their sponsor is Chevy. Isn't Ford the best in Texas? Ha, bad jokes.
He's had power, 5 homers, and 20 RBIs in his relatively limited time.
That's a called strike. Great pitch by Valdez, catching the outside corner, top outside corner.
2 for 11 against Valdez in his career. Ball down the pitch.
Up high in the air. McCormick's running, but Tucker calls them off, gets the out, throws to second. Runner stays at first.
Something that's worth keeping an eye on tonight with Valdez. Mentioned the Rangers at the start yet here.
2 outs, runner on first.
Looking pretty well, and 2 starts ago, 13 strikeouts with Valdez. Changeup usage was up significantly, 27% in that game. It was at 19. It was a pretty good start against the A's. That matters because for the season, he's at 12%. 2 starts ago, jump all the way up to 27.
That kisses the inside edge for the first strike. Another call strike 2, another great pitch by Valdez. That's the ball on the inside.
He was here during some of the thinner years for Houston. Right before they really took off. 13, 14, and 15. And
That probably should have been a call strike 3, but ball, a 2-2 count.
From the area, played his high school ball just up the road. Good half hour, I suppose. Cy-Fair High School, Cypress. Two pitch, and that's cold.
Grounds to Bregman, throws to first in time for out number 3. Inning over, going to the bottom half of the second inning now. The Astros still leading it 3-0. Hey.
Listen, taking a look at the first two games of this series, we saw some close plays at home plate that went to replay review. This one to walk it off for the Houston Astros in game one was pretty close. Maybe there would be a chance it would get turned over. It did not. And then the last night's ball game with the Rangers trailing 4-1. Marcus Semien was originally ruled safe. That one went to review overturned. That one did surprise us more than the one in game one of this series, and it ended up being a huge call because, as I mentioned, the Rangers trailing by 3.
Well, I don't know how that was a surprising game too. He was clearly out. His foot did not. There was space between his foot and the plate when he was tapped. Anyone saying otherwise is just like a huge homer. Hello, Butterfly. Much watch baseball is on right now. Jazz swings at that one, strike.
Slow down this guy. Might go a long way toward more success tonight. Marvin has been a tough out.
Fouls that one off.
That's how we begin the second inning.
Wait, they're saying that was a strikeout. How was that a strikeout?
The slider here, you mentioned McCoy has been locked in, and that's the good version of the slider in off the plate, similar to what he wanted to do. Alex President over the plate, but that pitch out.
Did he miss it?
So good that he could Jonah Heim.
I guess he missed it. Not. Strike one. Yeah. Swinging at that one, strike two. That was way outside the zone. Lunging at that one.
Not an easy play. The ball hit down to that corner. 0-2.
That's a ball down low. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
You can really pick apart both of those plays that we just showed you. They had moments there going back to the play at home. So probably should have gone through. It's kind of easy to say after the fact, especially from our view. And then Marcus Semien, great base runner, we know. Had he maybe hook slide, just go with the hand, or discussing which either the head first slide a little dangerous. Certainly possibility there, but it looked like he had a beat. That's nitpicking for sure.
Strike no fouled off.
All these little things kind of keep an eye on.
Korjuk stays in this one.
Texas Rangers were Houston Astros for this. The Big West. It was interesting. The last time we came here, they took 2 or 3. It felt like it was an arrival moment for this car.
Jokes hits that one high in the air. Should be a routine play for center fielder. Gets it out number 2.
Then the Astros came up to Arlington and kind of game at the end where they were down big, came back, took the lead. The Astros ended up winning it as we take a look at the standings, and the Rangers leading by 1 game right now. That felt like a little bit of a momentum shift. That series in particular, instead of splitting it, they lost 3 or 4. That will drop the first 2 here in this 3-game series.
Ball on the outside. Maldi is up. He got hits the last 2 games, so I expect this game he's gonna not get any. He's probably not going to get any for the next 3 games.
Trying to make it a quick second inning. And that is strike 2.
Strike 2, swinging out of one outside of the zone.
Maldonado asks for time. Over a big moment yesterday, the home run in the 7th inning for Houston.
One ball, 2 strikes to Maldi.
2 outs, nobody aboard, and here comes a pitch from Edie.
And there's strike number 3, but we're going to go into the 3rd inning with top the lineup back. Altuve leading off in the 3rd. Yes, if we win, we are first place thanks to the new tiebreaker rules in baseball that I think got established last year. We need this win every single game. This is a must sweep. I don't think I've ever said that about a series where it's a must sweep. But yeah, this is a must sweep. I remember talking about the Rangers where this feels like a must win, but it's not really because there's still lots of baseball left. Blah blah blah. No, this is a must win. Not because there's still because yeah, I understand. Not because it's the last game of the season. It's not because it's the end of the season. It's a must win because of the momentum of this. This game, the Astros win, they sweep. They have taken control of the division, and then they've got momentum going into the next series. Rangers, they win. They still hold on to the division, and they have a momentum going into the next series, going into the rest of the year. This is a momentum. Momentum is important in baseball. Momentum is a thing. Like people may forget about it, people may like downplay it. But the reason why I think the Rangers broadcasters were saying it's not really a must win, blah blah blah, is because they're expecting to lose this one, and that's not a good sign. Like they're already over here complaining, and now the stream went down, which isn't good because this is a must-watch baseball. I need it up so I can see what's going on. Open the link. There we go. There we go. We're back to the Astros broadcast. Streams went down. Yeah. I got one back up, though. That's a ball. That probably should have been a strike. That was a ball that was a call that went in our favor. Well, got more fuel for the Rangers fans, and that's another. Well, no, that's went in their favor. I'm sorry, because we're the one pitching. That went in their favor. That's another ball that should have been a strike. The Rangers fans are going to ignore that, though. Tucker with a great catch to rob a home run from the Rangers, keeping this an 0-3 ball game. Tuck with a leaping catch. That was a home run rob. The hand went, what is that, like 3 feet over the wall. At least 3 feet over the wall with that jump. And threw it right at the Ranger. We got a runner on first with 1 out now. Does he? No, he did. You can tell by almost all the angles. They're having a little discussion because of warning has been issued to both dugouts. So I think the next, intentional or not, the next person to hit a batter, the next pitcher to hit a batter is probably going to get thrown out. Warnings have been issued. Runner on first, 1 out, ball on the inside. That's a ball down and in. Maldy's coming up to talk to Valdez.
When there's a hit batter, whether there's intent or not, sometimes they can get the adrenaline going while they try to calm the weather down. It does, and you can't see it home, but that Rangers dugout kind of erupted out at the top. Not happy with the location of that pitch. I think they understand why Smear interesting is being thrown in. I think they understand why. I think they have the best location. I think they kind of set the ground
Eric Von Decimos, you enjoy Astros content. Tucker running to the wall again. Gets this out at the warning track. Throws to second. Keeps the runner at first. 2 outs. Runner on first now. Like Astros content, don't forget to subscribe. There's a call, strike one. That's a ball on the outside. Probably should have been a strike. At least according to ESPN Gamecast. Let's swing and strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Two outs, runner on first. That's a ball down and away. That was a close but correct call according to the Gamecast. Valdez throws the first. There's the first disengagement of the at-bat. Fouled that one off. And the stream is frozen. No. And And there's a hard hit ball again towards Tucker. This time he's not able to get it though, and the Rangers have cut the lead down to 1. It's now 3-2 Astros. Every game so far has been a very close game. With the walk-off in the first game, a one-run save in the second game, and now the game is down to 1 run again in the third inning. That's a ball down low. The foul off. Two balls, one strike.
Only three spots against Rangers that hit by pitch that's up coming around the score. A two-run home run by the Daniel Lowe.
Here's the 2-1. Grounded right to Bregman with a great barehanded grab throw to Abreu. What an amazing play by Bregman. What a snag. No, that was with his glove. The transfer, the off-balance throw, the dime of a throw, one hop to Abreu. What a great defensive play by Bregman. Brady is doing amazing things tonight. A 3-run bomb, and then one of the probably the highlight play of the game. Instant reaction, no reaction time, just instinct. Snagged that ball, running through while he was still out of bounds, off balance, moving away from first base, heading towards the crowd. Still an on-target one-hop throw. Wow. Greg.
Just like I stole Kelly Carter in high school, huh? The guy who ran to settle a score. Game over. You don't have the right home insurance coverage? Well, you get up paying for all this yourself. Forget Allstate. You don't have the right home insurance coverage? Well, you get up paying.
Come on. Bring him down again. Let me go back to the Rangers. Open. Gotta hear them complaining again. So that's the White Cubs. Wrong one. Shoot. My bad. There we go. Back to the Astros. Flame Legend, welcome back. We gotta sweep the Rangers. That was a foul with broken bat, and the barrel. That was a hard one because all the way to the outfield grass. Shows you his strength. Altuve just kind of stopped and looked at his bat. That shows you how strong Altuve is. The barrel of the bat broke off and flew to the outfield. Very shallow outfield, but it was in the outfield grass. Fouls that one off as well. Still no balls, 2 strikes.
So the Astros get 2 big bats back tonight. And a
Bouncer over the pitcher. The second baseman was able to get there and throws out Altuve for the first out of the inning. Pena's coming up next. 1 out, no one on. Pena doubled in the first inning.
So with the 2 additions for Houston tonight, that is Altuve and Alvarez, the Astros have to make room.
Pena swings at the first one high. Center fielder converges with the left fielder, gets the out. 2 outs, no one on. Tucker's coming up.
But we've not seen either of them in the series. Alvarez. Tucker, he had the walk in the first inning. Came in on the Bregman home run. He's one of 2 lefties in the lineup. The other one is Alvarez. But don't be fooled. He likes facing left-handed pitching. I mean, he's hitting 361 off lefties. So you don't really get an advantage by throwing a lefty out against.
Held that one. That's a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. Tucker has great plate discipline.
For the year, a 305 average. Here's the pitch, and he pulls it.
Pulls the ground out. Routine play to the second baseman. Inning over. 1-3 inning for the Rangers. We're going now to the top of the 4th inning. The Rangers have cut into the lead in the 3rd, making it 3-2 Astros. Bregman, who hit a home run in the 1st, is going to lead off in the 4th for the Astros, followed by Alvarez and then Abreu. That was strike 1. That was a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. Here we go. That's strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1 here to Josh Young. Young had a base into the 2nd inning of the pitch.
Fouled that one off.
1-2. It's a 1-run game here tonight. That's fitting. Teams continue to play these really tight games. Battling not just for the silver boot, but for the division lead.
Bregman gets it, throws, gets the first out. Astros defense has been great. Namely, Bregman and Tucker, both 2 great defensive plays, robbing a hit and a home run.
Advantage game tickets, redeem offers, access exclusive content, and a whole lot more. It's a great app. Download the MLB Ballpark app today.
That's the ball down low.
Change up once again. eventually here to high. We'll take a closer look at it. Feels like this maybe seen the most so far from Proper about this.
Well, Sharkly with foul. Franklin getting some work down there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Play on Adolis Garcia. To end the last inning. She had the first round ball here this inning.
It's been mixed back for him defensively. You saw that throw where it kind of maybe a little bit. That has been an issue for him. 8 throwing errors, third most among infielders in baseball.
That's a ball.
Here, obviously, did a nice job of that home run
2 balls, 1 strike.
We mentioned it last night. Been one of the worst in baseball, the worst in baseball. When you look at batting average against left-handed pitchers.
1 out, no 1 on.
No sense. His career track.
One pitch.
Swing and strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, we're in the 4th inning. And already, Valdez about to throw his 59th pitch of the night. Well, if nothing else, the Rangers have made him work a little bit high. That's for time. Reaching at his left side and right above his hip, that is not a good sign.
That is not a good sign.
Matt Lucero, head athletic trainer out there.
That is it's never good when a player's reaching for a part of their body, asking for time with the trainer. Let's see if he's able to stay the game or not.
Something, a little yank or something, you can tell the body language of Jonah Heim is certainly not a good sign.
They're pulling him. He's not able to finish that bat. That is not a good sign. Never like to see a player get injured, even on opposing rival teams. So we're going to have a pinch hitter now.
Big swing there. See reaction here from Jonah Heim. Oh, he knew it.
Yeah, the way he was fiddling around with his wrist and hand there, that's interesting. Then he would put it on his hip. Remember, as he's walking around. And I thought, that's where I got my initial concern that it was something on the back or hip area, but it was based on what we just saw there. It certainly looked more like he had a wrist.
Yeah, they're looking at it. They're looking at him right now.
So they want him to take the at bat. I'm guessing that's why they see my Maddox there on the phone. And if or anything like my wife, if I don't answer the phone, you got to send a text. Then you got to put the phone.
That works. More effective.
Then you got to keep the phone. Then you got to call one of your kids and ask them where's mom. Tell them to go get her phone.
There's there we go. So got the Acker now to get
Looks like someone named, was that Ruff?
What to expect here. And how to deal with Farmer Valdez. And that could be
Huff?
a little disruptive for Valdez.
Yeah, Huff. Someone named Huff is coming into bat for the Rangers now. It's never good seeing a player get pulled because that's never a good sign. Oh, he's okay. Send up prayers in his direction.
That puts him in a tricky little spot.
Remember, these are just games at the end of the day, and these are also players doing their jobs. These are their jobs.
Here's 2-2. And he strikes out.
Strikes out, a 1-pitch strikeout to the.
That strikeout will be charged to Jonah Heim. 2 outs, let's hear from Jack in the Box.
Yo, Jack, got a big brownie in my munchie meal?
You didn't know it, Stu.
Say less.
So now we're should be 2 outs, I believe.
4th inning, here's Mitch Garver.
Yeah, 2 outs, no one on. That's a ball way up and out. Up and away. Just a little outside.
Right field in the 2nd inning.
The Astros are.
And the 1-0.
The Astros have been fighting the past 2 games, and they're continuing to look to fight this game too. Fight Astros fight. They fought in that first game, got the win. Fought in that second game, got the win. Now they're going to be fighting in this third game. They ain't going to lose this easily. This is playoff atmosphere. The Astros excel in playoff atmosphere. Strike.
It's one of those things that with him more often than not, you like it outside of the strike zone. And you get frustrated because it does look like he's always.
That second ball really should have been
And then you feel like
a strike, but oh well.
double up your frustration.
Rangers are going to ignore all of these and be like, the umps were in the favor of the Astros again once the Astros win. 'Cause that's all the Rangers do. They just look for excuses and complain. Or at least the fans and the announcers. Bounce right past Bregman and over Pena for a single, a 2-out single. So it deflected off of Bregman. Bregman wasn't able to catch this one, unfortunately. Deflects off Bregman over Pena. That's ball one.
Rounded out to the second inning, 0 for 1 today. Still very early here tonight.
Rangers are fighting too. Yeah, he's only on 4 days rest, and yeah, he's looking shaky now. Off the wall, Jokes gets to it, throws it in. That's a double. Runner stops at third. The tying run is now at third with the go-ahead run at second. 2 outs. You just need 1 out to get out of this. But I remember at that first game, the Astros had major issues getting that final out.
That was the front door that they started on their half, came back a little bit more than they probably wanted it to, and did really well, 105 miles an hour off the back four. Bobby Murphy gave it a run. Wondered whether or not they were going to send pitch going, but that ball got pretty plainly off the left field wall. Probably now they're taking that chance.
That's a ball outside again. We have to have someone warming up. This is going to have to be a bullpen game. Framber is not looking good right now, and we are so close to losing this lead. And this is a must-win game. That's a ball down low. That's 2 balls and strikes. That's going to the outfield to Tucker, who's able to grab it. That will score 2 runs easily. A 2 RBI single, and the Rangers have taken the lead from the Astros here. The game's not over yet. It's still only the 4th inning, and it's only a 1-run lead. A first swing home run towards the Crawford boxes, and now the lead is extended to 3, a 6-3 ball game now with the Rangers leading it. Oh, Astros need to. Just like in the first game, getting that final out is the issue. All of this in this inning has been with 2 outs. All of it. The first runner, the second runner, every single score. All 4 runs have been scored with 2 outs. All runners got on with 2 outs. The Astros have a 2-out problem right now, and this series is showing it.
And the Rangers lead 6-3, 4 straight in this 4th inning, all coming with 2 out. It's a big home runs this year. Marcus Simeon, that may well be the biggest for him. It's 15. No doubt felt really good.
Strike 1.
two-run single and then one pitch later the two-run homer. Valdez up and away. Here's the 1-1.
That's a ball down low.
Duran has bounced into double plays, lined up to right field.
It was a 2-out single, a 2-out double, a 2-out single, and then a 2-out home run. 4 straight hits to give the Rangers a 3-run lead.
I love seeing this Marcus. It's fun to see because he is such a nice guy. He is such a high character guy. But make no mistake about how competitive he is and how frustrated he was with how things went yesterday. He knows what's going on with this team right now, and the Astros getting a little bit.
And Valdez walks a 2-out walk. That's 5 straight base runners with 2 outs.
No doubt that pitch that he got hit with from Valdez stunk. He wanted to make a pay, and he did. That's a nice moment for Marcus Simeon. That was fun to watch.
The centerpiece of the rebuild for this Rangers team, and he's really behaved like one. He's just such a, as you point out.
Everything the Rangers are saying about Marcus Simeon is true about Altuve, and they hate
A
Altuve.
lot of emotion in that last home.
Altuve's a great guy, one of the nicest guys in baseball. Challenged by only people like Otani, with the nicest person in baseball is either.
And that one gets away. It's right off the glove of Maldonado. And it allows Duran to get base. That's a
And Maldi gives the second base to
it was. I mean, the final box that thing.
Well, that pass ball right now, Archie Maldonado, who is known for his glove, had faced the lead in Major League Baseball with 8 of them all by himself. He came in tied for first with 7.
Maldi has the lead with fast balls in all of baseball.
It was. Wow. I get it. It was a really good movement, but both got caught.
One and one now to count on the field. So activity in the bullpen.
Who's in the ball?
Valdez approaching 80 pitches.
That's ball on the inside again.
Seth Martinez, the man throwing at the Houston Met. Go back to the point earlier. They haven't made him throw on 4 days rest this year very often at all. And this time of year, just everything going on. As the fatigue is built up a little bit, I wondered if he'd be as sharp. I don't think he is.
And go back to what we talked about earlier. Known for watching over the years.
That's it. Yeah, that's all we need is 1 out, but we can't get that 1 out. 5 straight base runners. This must-win game is.
But he didn't let it go. And when he stood up there at first base, he let Robert Valdez know that he was ticked off about it. And messing with him, and Robert throws him a cookie first pitch. He makes the pay.
A walk and the ball got away.
He needs to get kicked out for that, by the way. I mean, I don't think it was intentional. But if you're going to issue warnings and you're going to knock down another guy, he's got to go.
That wasn't a hit by pitch. That was a walk.
Not his last pitch. He's getting very close to it. It's just put another base runner on.
What's the point of issuing warnings? That's not going to get a guy kicked out.
They're complaining that they didn't kick him out over a walk.
Come on.
It didn't even hit him. And you're complaining that Valdez didn't get knocked out?
Kicked out wasn't even that high, but something very similar after warnings had been issued. You don't have to hit a guy to get booed. I mean, Dusty Baker's going to come in.
Wow.
You suspend him, or you get him kicked out, he gets a suspension and fine.
I think he knew that was his last pitch of the game. Or maybe, listen, the guys have done crazy things. Maybe he wanted that to be his last pitch of the game. Maybe he was just flat ready to get out of here.
Why do they get so much time? It's the second visit, isn't it?
Oh, he's gone.
Yeah, I know, but as soon as that's a good time, he's got to go. They don't get to waste all that time.
Well, hello. That's the first. Rangers have him on the corner.
Holy cow, Rangers are winning, and they're winning by 3 runs, and the announcers are just being crybabies. Why would you not want to keep Valdez in when he's shaking? Why would you not want to continue to face him? It didn't even hit your player, and you're saying, why wasn't he thrown out? Why did he get thrown out? Yada, yada. Dude, announcers are just babies. I'm listening to the Rangers announcers right now because the Astros won with my totally 100% legal streaming. Yeah, the Astros one went down, so I'm watching the Rangers right now broadcast. But yeah, wow, that's just the Rangers broadcasters. They're like the biggest babies in sports. How are you winning by 3 runs, and then you're crying that a ball that didn't even hit your player didn't get the opposing pitcher kicked out when he's struggling, and you kind of want to see him stay in the game so you can get more runs off of him. Like, it's the most bizarre thing. Don't make sense. Yeah, 100% legal streams. 100%. Like, wow. It's, it's just ridiculous. Ridiculoso. Wow. He's looking bad out there. I'm glad he got pulled out. But I'm just saying, this just the Rangers broadcasters, their logic just doesn't make sense, and they're just crybabies. That's all they are. This is a must-win game, so I hope we can get more runs and take the lead back. In the first game, we did score 10 runs in 9 innings.
The fourth, as Marcus Simeon's 2-run home run made it 6-3 Rangers. I talked to Marcus about how well he's
We can score runs in bunches. We can get the lead.
I love the energy. I love the atmosphere here. And he said, and I also love the cat and mouse game between Maldonado and the rivalry and everything that comes with it with the pitchers. He said, all of that makes it fun to come here and hit. And clearly, guys, he's excited.
He definitely does, and he answered the big moment when the Rangers needed.
I hope we bring Diaz in, because the whole reason Maldi's batting was because of Valdez. You know, because Valdez apparently only wants Maldi to catch for him. Martinez is in. Holy cow. That's ball 1. Ball 2. That's on the inside.
Six straight have reached since then. 4 of them have scored. And that's fouled off.
It's just, what? The entire Rangers organization and fan base just believes the umpires just hate the Rangers for some reason. And I don't understand why they think that. That's 3 balls. Oh, that's a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. That's on the ball down low. According to ESPN, that should have been a called strike, though. You know, for a team that the umpires hate, the umpires sure do favor them quite a bit behind home plate. That's a foul ball. Full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes. They're really complaining about this again. They're still complaining that Valdez wasn't just kicked out with that bat. The ball didn't hit the batter. The warning was given, and then no one got hit. Literally, no one got hit, and you're complaining that he's saying the umpires bailed out Dusty Baker by giving Seth Martinez more time to warm up. Wow. Oh my gosh. I'm going to go crazy listening to the Rangers broadcasters. I might have to put this on mute. The Rangers broadcasters they've lost their mind. They have lost their mind. Yes, please spike that Astros like. Thank you, Butterfly, for pushing the lights. Every stream you're in. Butterfly, Superfly. Terrible jokes, my thing. Yeah, we need to go starting off with Bragg. A hitting rampage here, taking back the lead. Either taking back the lead or tying it now. At least cut into it. The umpires lost the game for the first two of the series. Yeah, I know. The umpires didn't, though. They called Bregman safe. It was safe. Though it was. Here's the thing. At the game, when I was at the game, it looked guaranteed. But then after watching multiple replays, it's not doesn't look as guaranteed. So the whole confirmed thing, I understand that is not confirmed. I understand that. So that, but again, bad call by the umpire. Anyways, we still would have won that game if the game was called correctly, because Tucker would have been at third because of Brady would have walked, and Tucker would have been on third whenever that ball was hit. Tasha would have won, but perfect call. Either way, but and again at the same time, game two, dude was clearly out. He got tagged in there. He got tagged before his foot hit the base. That was clear and obvious. The umpires didn't listen to me. Tuck Breggy, first pitch swinging single. Yeah, but yeah, just listening to the Rangers. I've heard other broadcasters before, but the Rangers one is just going to drive me insane. That's listening to the other side, I guess. I've heard opposing broadcasters before. I've had to do it multiple times. The White Sox, for example, because there was no Astros. There was only the White Sox site streaming. And you know what? I didn't go crazy. I didn't. The Rangers one, it's good. They're the worst, Brock. They're worse than the New York one for the Yankees. They're just awful. I'm smelling a Jordan bomb. Let's see if you're right. 1-0. 2-0. Those are both way outside. Just a little outside. Swung on that one. Foul ball. That's a ball. Probably should have been a strike. That's something that went in our favor. Here's the thing. Unlike other broadcasters, Rangers, I will admit when a call goes our way, that was a call that went our way. They threw real close to Alvarez, and now they're saying you can't do it. You can't throw him out. It's like, I'm not calling for him to be thrown out. That's a ball on the outside. You can't do it. You can't throw him out. Yeah, he didn't hit Alvarez. Simple. I know they're still talking about it. It's a different inning now. They're still talking about it. 1 ball, 1 strike. That should have been a strike, but it went in our favor. It's a ball. 2-1. And the video feed went down. but I can see from ESPN that he flew out. 1 out, runners on first and second. Looked like the shadow outfield on shadow right. Let's see. Let me go back to the Astros. Maybe the Astros stream is back up. Valdez needs more than 4 days rest. We're talking about overtaxing our bullpen, and then we go and overtax a pitch, like a starting pitcher, just to get him out sooner. Runners at first and second, 1 out. Swung at that pitch. No balls, 1 strike. Chazzy Fizz is up. That's a ball on the outside. Belak definitely could have performed better. There's a lot of pitchers that probably could have performed better that were on full rest. Talking about overtaxing pitchers, why are we going to overtax the starters? Now we can't use them for a little bit. It's a 2-2 count to McCormick. A swing and strike 3. Jazz strikes out swinging on a pitch way on the inside. Corey Jokes is coming up to bat now. Runs up first and second. Jokes hits one high in the air, pop fly into the infield, and the inning's going to end with the Rangers extending the lead 6-3. Not just taking the lead, taking the lead in this inning 6-3. Yeah, definitely not the best Astros performance.
Every business deserves a great deal. That's why
If we lose tonight, we'll fall back to 2 games behind the Rangers. That's basically it. Rangers will continue to lead, and we'll just be 2 games behind them instead of in the lead. This game is a must-win because it determines who will be running the division, who will be leading the division going into the next series. And then who are we facing after this? We are facing the Rays, I believe.
On we go to the 5th inning. Seth Martinez back out there for more work. He'll face Josh Young here, 5, 6, and 7 in the Rangers order 2 up.
has struck out Adolis Garcia, the only batter he faced in the fourth inning to strand a couple of runners in that inning. Seth continues to be perfect in that department, by the way. He has, in 2023, not allowed any inherited runners to score, and he has inherited 16 of them. That's quite a record. That's it this season. I mean, everybody else in that pitching staff can thank Seth Martinez at some point along the line for helping out their ERA.
We face the Rays next. Yeah, we face the Rays. Yeah, we face the Rays next. This is a must-win because we already got a tough series against the Rays after this. So we're going to go up against the Rays. I'm going to be at the final game against the Rays too, the 30th. Y'all are going to get that stream live from the game. We got the first out of the inning. And there's another Crawford bomb. And it's now 7-3 Rangers. They have a 4-run lead now. This game has basically been. We'll need one of the great comebacks in order to win this. It's going to need a huge comeback. And the stream is down, so I'm going to have to go back to the Rangers and hear their horrible commentary. Their commentary stinks, man. Darlington Yankees. Those are easier. Yankees are not a team to just sleep on, though. As much as we talked about the Yankees, well, we're probably going to sweep the Yankees. But as much as we talked about how bad the Yankees are this year and how they're last in their division, last I saw them, they're last in their division, but they still got a above 500 record. I've been going back to the AL East periodically, and every time I look at that AL East, every team on that has a winning record.
Well, Butch, you talked about this earlier this week. That's why
Yeah.
Move
See you later.
Not only has he been hitting
See you later,
the ball so
Astros,
well in
McGee.
AAA, but he gives them options. Not only can he catch, he can DH, he can even play first base. And one more quick note, guys. Just got
We
Mr.
do need
Rangers PR,
reinforcements.
Jonah
We need
Left,
pitching
they
help.
left.
We
Prince
really do need
Sorensen
pitching
will
help.
continue to be evaluated.
A little bit encouraging then compared to how he reacted. Your first thought is, was there any kind of damage done? So it's just soreness right now. I think that would be something
That is 7-3.
Tomorrow off day for the Rangers. They start that
At least you won the series. Yeah, but it would have been. I know sweeping is difficult to do. It is not easy. It's not even easy sweeping a bad team, let alone a great team. And that is a double. Is going into the gap. Could be a triple. And it's a triple. A stand-up 2-out triple.
Robbie Grossman doing some damage here against his former team. First triple in the area, won last year between his time in Atlanta and Detroit. We mentioned it.
Swing and strike.
That was after Mitch Garver was held in third by Tony Beasley on the Grossman double. And he delivered to play both runs, and he delivers here again, and he plays Grossman. RBI single to left.
An RBI single. The Rangers now lead at 8-3. This game has basically been over. This game's over. This game is over. Rangers win. Astros are going to fall behind the Rangers by 2 games instead of leading this division. What is this Astros team's issue with getting to The third out. We get 2 outs, and then we just can't get the final one. Why can't we just get the final out against this team? Just why? The check swing through the gap. That is one of the most broken blooper singles I think I've ever seen. A check swing wasn't even trying to hit the ball, and it goes through a huge gap. Locked in? That's a lucky hit. What do you mean locked in? That's one of the luckiest hits of all time. Pena, ground out, inning over. The thing about challenging it, they're going to challenge it.
All 8 defenders outside of your picture. We're pretty confident that the Rams are safe. Let's take a look.
That is close.
Letting the folks here know what's going on, but yeah, I think he had that pretty clearly. This should not be a long review. Means the Rangers will have the bases loaded.
That looked like he might actually be safe there.
Those cheers are coming from Ranger fans in the ballpark. I mean, the way things have gone, it's serious when it comes to replay review. No, I've already written it in. It's absolutely one for the good guys, please.
After review, the ruling on the field is overturned. The runner is safe. Texas will return this time.
Oh,
They got that one right.
they've gotten all of them right, jackasses.
For Nathaniel Lowe. Now can the Rangers do something with the little extra opportunity granted them here?
Little one for the good guys. Y'all aren't the good guys.
2 for 2.
Holy shit, y'all are the crybabies.
And a home run.
That's called strike one.
Strike one.
Every replay review they've gotten right.
Martinez has had to labor a little bit this inning, and that's low.
And lefties have been a problem for him. 310 batting average against 900.
Seth Martinez and Framber Valdez.
Hitters that he struck out. Very good against righties. Lefties have been a big problem for him this season.
Strike 2, 1 ball, 2 strikes. All of them with 2 outs. You can't get the good guys. Give one for the good guys. What do you mean? Well, with the other 2, you mean the way where they made the correct decisions? Overturned the one guy because he was clearly out. And then the other guy call stands because it's not clear either way. Those are the correct decisions. They were. The Rangers broadcasters are the biggest whiny crybabies in the world. It's like our teams. It's like they're not used to their teams actually being good, or I don't know what it is. It's driving me nuts. The world's out to get them. If they lose, it's always someone else's fault. This is the Rangers broadcasters are going to drive me nuts. They are. And now it's 9-3 Astros. 9-3 Rangers.
I mentioned it. Lefties have been problematic. 16 walks with 11 strikeouts for lefties.
Keep outing those runs. Over anyways. Yep. This game is over.
Terrific getting another full trip through the lineup here as Garcia steps in with the bases loaded. Fouls that one off.
My goodness, this is hard. This is
Every spot in the Rangers lineup
hard to
is empty
watch.
except Garcia's. Takes inside. 1-1.
Some of those numbers for the bases loaded is 31 at bats, 3 grand slams, 419. Real bumpy. Late shift there from the Astros defense in the outfield. They all just took about 6 or 7 steps to the left.
There we go. Deep to left. It's gone.
And a grand slam. This game is over. Like, I know technically it's not over to the final out, but this is a 10-run lead in the 5th inning.
Trying to step on the neck of these Astros in the 5th
This
inning.
is the Rangers won. This game's over. Gotta look to the next day.
We saw Sam Huff hit the line drive to that sign out in left center field, and Garcia goes over it. Now bench is clearing here because there are some words between Garcia and Martin Maldonado. As if Maldonado did not like the way that Garcia watched that home run or how much time he took, and that's just too bad. The way things have gone here tonight, go ahead and enjoy every moment.
Benches are clearing.
Adolis Garcia.
Maldonado, you remember he had words with Marcus Semien when Semien had crossed the plate. Marcus disregarded him and went into the dugout. But Maldonado involved in a lot of interactions.
Always want to see a 10-run comeback. That'd be great. I get
When you're a catcher,
happened before, but yeah, benches are clearing.
tempers flare a little tonight.
Maldonado didn't like how Garcia just sat there and watched the home run before he rounded the bases. And so the benches are clearing while they have words at each other.
Pitches in. For the most part, the emotions stay in check. But go ahead. That's part of the game now. And things have changed dramatically. And there is no getting upset if somebody wants to watch a home run, take their time going over the bases. Those days are over. That is no longer a thing where we say you can't do that anymore.
You know, really interesting tonight. Houston won the first 2 games of this series. They creeped within a
Of
game.
course, they wouldn't be saying that if this was the other way around.
Houston has not had possession of first place at any time this year. Not even a tie. And they were hoping to get there tonight with a win and have at least a share of first in the division. Within that interaction with Marcus Semien, it seems like they have kind of poked the bear, woken them up a little bit. And the Rangers were the most potent offense in baseball this year.
I feel like I'm listening to brain cells listening to these announcers too. Like, this is the most unwatchable thing ever. Like, I've listened to other announcers before because I've had to because of my 100% legal streaming method, but my goodness, this is just so awful.
From Martinez, 89 miles an hour, middle end, and listen to Garcia. He stood there and watched it. I mean, he didn't sprint around the bases, but this is nothing different than what we see in the game, and especially when you have the commercial line. This is something you watch this ball go ahead and pull that side, and into and over the railroad turns. The big question is what happened at home plate. Who started what? That's what the umpires are kind of working through right now and wondering if there need to be any
Rangers, there's these Rangers announcers are just some of the most obnoxious. Like, not even the Yankees announcers are just obnoxious.
I don't know. And the other 2 umpires are going to go over to the Astros dugout.
Going to the Astros dugout. Please throw out Maldi so we can put Diaz in. Maldi's thrown out. Thank you. We can have Diaz in. Maybe we have a shot now. And please put in Chapman against us. We know how well that goes.
13 runs scored tonight. That's the most anybody scored on Houston this year.
Let's see what happened here. Who started what? Garcia steps on home plate. Seemed like he tried to keep the piece. I don't know what was going on. The umpire is already talking. And if you notice there, Joe Espada was already out at home plate by time Adolis Garcia got the home plate. It looked like Maldonado and Duran.
So the announcers just lied. The announcers just lied about what happened. Maldonado was talking to a Rangers player, and then Garcia literally bumped himself into Maldi. I don't know what was said, but Maldi wasn't even looking in his direction. Garcia just bumped into Maldi and started saying words told him. This is Garcia's fault, not Maldi's fault. Holy cow, the announcers are horrible. My goodness. I just watched the clip. It just went against everything they said. I can't even trust them to say how the brawl started. You can't trust these announcers with anything.
I mean, he's the one out there that is
Maldi didn't say anything to Garcia. He was talking to a different Rangers player, then Garcia just rams right into Maldi. Oh, Garcia's just trying to keep the peace. He rammed. That's what started the benches clearing. He rammed into Maldi. It didn't happen until that happened. Oh, my goodness. They changed it. Now they're claiming Garcia was trying to keep the peace.
they have a good reason why they did it. Now, we didn't see yet. We're kind of open whether or not we can find it. What happened with Marcus Simeon and Marchi Maldonado when Marcus Simeon scored. Now, as we know, Marcus was upset. Some earlier things that happened, and Maldonado was pleading his case. He's gone. He is out.
Oh my gosh. I have never seen someone misrepresent how a fight started in baseball like this before. You flat out lied and said Maldi said something. I trusted y'all because I didn't see it. Y'all said that Maldi said something to Garcia. But no. Marcus Simeon said something to Maldi. They were talking it out, and Garcia just rams into Maldi, keeping the peace. My ass. Oh my goodness. This is... Wow. I am baffled. These are the worst announcers ever. Ever. Wow.
He's still upset, says something to Martin Maldonado. Here comes Duran, Nathaniel Lowe. High fives for everybody. Marcus was upset, and understandably so. And the exclamation point feels good for him, and wanted to make sure that that was received.
Yeah, Marcus Simeon. Okay. So now that it's proven that Marcus Simeon started this whole thing with Garcia, now it's understandably so. You just changed the tune. You changed the tune. Oh, Maldi started it. Oh, there's no reason to be upset not in this game and age. That's what you're supposed to do. Marcus Simeon. Oh, he was upset. He was understandably upset. Flipped the script. Completely flipped it. What you said just ripped, thrown out the window. It's been 5 minutes. The stream is down. It is down. I don't know if I'm going to continue it. Oh my gosh, this is awful. I'm just going to go on. This is becoming a rant of the whole announcers, the Rangers announcers. Y'all heard this, right? He just flipped it. It went from Maldi has no reason to be upset. Okay, not in this type of baseball, not this in age. And Marcus Simeon, he said something to Maldi. Maldi was talking back. It was over. It was basically over. Simeon was walking away. Maldi was not near him. He was talking to another Ranger player at that point. It was basically over. And then Garcia butts in. Not just butts. He rams into Maldi. And he keeping the peace. My butt, he rammed into Maldi. Garcia keeping the peace. The worst announcers ever. This is the most inaccurate interpretation of things I've ever heard. And in the flipping script, that quickly. This is real time. I'm going nuts. I am going nuts. What happened? The Rangers, okay, long story short, Rangers are beating up the Astros this game. Whatever. But these announcers, Jeff, do you really want to know what's going on with these announcers? They're complaining about the calls that went in the Astros' favor that were correct calls. Like, I'll sit there and I'll say when calls went in our favor that shouldn't have. Like, I've done that before. But no. Calls have gone in our favors and whatever. And then calls have gone in their favors. And the calls that have gone in their favor for with the replays have been correct calls. Not all of them with the balls and strikes, but that's not the biggest issue. Our pitchers have fallen apart this inning. all right, this is not the best game for us. But then a grand slam happened, and then the bench is cleared. The announcers are blaming Maldonado for starting it. But then we look at the replay. Maldonado did not start it. There's the first they said Maldonado said something to Garcia. He didn't. He was talking to another Rangers player whenever you see the replay from the beginning. And then what you see is Marcus Semien. You see Garcia ram into Maldi, and then that's what starts the benches to clear because Garcia just rams into Maldi. So Garcia caused the benches to clear, and they're saying no, he didn't do that. It was So you see, it wasn't even between Garcia and Maldonado. It was between Maldonado and Marcus Semien. Marcus Semien started the argument with Maldonado, and then it was over. Semien was heading to his dugout. Maldonado was still on the field, and then that's when Garcia rammed into Maldi. And then they're saying they went, oh, there's no reason for Maldi to be upset. Since Semien's the one that started it. Oh, Semien's definitely understandable. It's mind-numbing. It's mind-numbing. We're losing, but they're still just wow. They're complaining about the replays. They're complaining about saying the umpires. The umpires love the Astros for some reason. I don't know. And then Marcus Semien and Garcia have the benches clear, and it's Maldonado's fault somehow. Explain that one. I don't know how to explain that one. It's somehow Maldonado's fault. Maldonado gets thrown out, but I get it. He gets thrown out because it was between him and Garcia. But Semien, this whole thing, the announcers, they're killing my brain cells. Oh my gosh, the Rangers announcers are just awful. This video went from watching the Astros to just a full-on rant on the Rangers announcers just because of how bad they are. I've never had announcers this bad. The Yankees, extremely anti-Astros announcers. Not even close to this. White Sox, not even close to this. Athletics, not even close. None of the other teams are even close to this. Wow. I don't even know how that final out happened. I really don't. Okay, apparently the final out was a strikeout, but oh my gosh. The announcers they're just awful. Okay? Awful. I've never said this about other teams' announcers before. Never. This is the first time I've gone on a full-on rant about the announcers. Like, wow. Wow. This. My goodness. I don't know. I gotta. Oh my goodness. Wow. I've got to see. Please send me the Astros. I can't watch the Rangers broadcast. Please send me the Astros one is back up. Please. I can't watch. It is. As soon as the Astros broadcast goes back down, I'm done. I can't do it no more. Altuve. I'm not frustrated about the loss. That's frustrated about the announcers. Altuve grounds out. Shit.
The only runs he has allowed against the Astros this year was that 3-run home run by Bregman in the first inning. 5 shutout innings against the previous starts before tonight, and now he's trying to get through the 5th here. He had thrown 30 pitches in the first inning, but now he's at 80 pitch count. The last few innings has been much better.
Pena with the single. Pena's doing good. A double and a single. Yeah, what a nice Altuve and Jordan debut. The hate for Altuve got so big that they just decided to score 13 runs because we decided to put in Valdez on short rest and just let him stay in struggling and put Seth Martinez in for more than an inning. Oh my goodness. A 2-out single. They were doing so good. The Astros were doing so good. I'm not even frustrated about the game right now. The announcers. Oh my god, the announcers are so bad. I've never heard announcers as bad as these Rangers announcers. Tucker walks apparently. I'm not even watching the game really anymore. Oh my gosh. I'm not even watching the game right now. I'm just keeping an eye on the game cast. Yeah, some 2-out success, just like the Rangers, would be great. I don't know. I can't do it right now. It's not the fact we're losing. It is the announcers. They've just after this inning, I'm just gonna turn off the stream. Y'all can watch somewhere else if y'all want to watch. Y'all can go on to Gamecast. Join. Wow, these announcers are horrible. They've killed. They've killed it. They have killed it. I've never heard announcers this bad. Bregman is up. A 2-2 count. And inning over. I'll see y'all on the 30th. Thank everyone for stopping by. Thank you for the likes. The 30th will be live at the game, and I won't have to deal with this nonsense with the Rangers announcers. We won't even be facing the Rangers, and we'll be facing the Rays. So even if I was watching it, their announcers are not the Rangers. Hopefully the Astros come back. That'd be glorious. Unlikely, but glorious. I'll see y'all next time.